either out or coming out when I was in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm stuck in the Beanie Siegel LOX era. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck in the Scarface, Rockefeller, Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? Outkast. Like I'm stuck in the '90s to 2000s. A lot of these new people I really don't listen to, but there are some that I do. Like I like Big Sean, my man D, D is Grego's best friend. He's from Boston. He's a Patriots fan. He put me on the Big Sean, and Big Sean, like I like Big Sean. You know, he's a good rapper. He's a really good rapper. He's
yes.
If you ask me. Also, Kendrick Lamar to me is, I feel like, honestly speaking, and this is just me from my musical preference and what I like to hear when it comes to lyrics and stuff. I feel like Kendrick Lamar, if he keeps up on the pace that he is, give him 2 more albums, he'll be top 25 ever of all time.
Nice.
People sleep on him because of what he said. Like his second album to me was kind of like Andre 3000 meets Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to some of the stuff, like the way he used the synthesizer to change his voice, and I don't know, man. Like if you really listen to the lyrics that Kendrick Lamar says and the message that he's really trying to preach, there's no way you can't tell me that this dude. And I mean, Kysii, really, I want to bump him up further than top 25, but it'll be blasphemous for me to do so. You know what I'm saying? At this stage, so I can't. You know what I mean? But
right.
Kendrick Lamar, like he got this song called "If These Walls Could Talk."
Yes, man. Yes. That
you know what walls
fire.
He talking about?
That's fire.
You know which walls he talking about, right?
No, talk to me, man. Break that down.
He talking about vaginal walls.
Oh, deep. Now that you break it down.
Listen to Bilal on the hook. I can feel your rain when you cry. Talking about you being wet. Gold lives inside of you, a.k.a. the new sea is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? If these walls could talk, I love it when I'm in them. I love it when I'm in them.
That's crazy. Yes, exactly.
When you can really, yes, bro. That's why if you listen to the album, in the beginning of that song, he has that little partial piece of the poem that he read later on in Pop, and you know you hear the lady like moaning. People, you know, like what is that? Like first you hear the saxophone, then you hear the lady moaning, and you're like, oh, what is all that about? Yes, it's if these walls could talk. And he's talking about vaginal walls, man. That dude Kendrick then he got a song called Black of the Berry. You know what I'm saying? Where he said, let me see if I can remember this right now, Keith. I'm feeling very nice right now. He said, so no matter how much I say I like to preach with the Panthers or tell Georgia State Marcus Garvey got all the answers or try to celebrate February like it's my B-Day, eat watermelon chicken and Kool-Aid on weekdays, or jump high, what he said, or something, God damn, or jump high enough to get Michael Jordan endorsements, or watch BET because urban support is important. So why would I weep when Trayvon Martin was in the street when gang bang and make me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite. Like he was just saying the whole song like I'm the biggest hypocrite you ever seen. By the end of the song, you gonna see what he means. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the song, he was like, you know, like why would I be mad at Trayvon Martin being killed when because of the fact that I gang bang, I kill a nigga just as black as me or blacker than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he was it was another song that he has on that album, man. I all y'all need to check that Kendrick Lamar second album out. There's another song he got. It's called "What a Dollar Costs," and it's about him talking to a homeless man trying to get money up off of him, and he's kind of shooing the homeless man off of him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got the money, the couple of dollars that he's asking for, and by the end of the song, the homeless dude ends up being Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And the cost of $1 ended up costing him his spot in heaven. Just like that.
Yo, that's crazy. Man, you know what? I gotta listen. I gotta go back and listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I listen to it, but now I gotta listen to it. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man, and I have no problem with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said, just like you said, he's leading the class right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as these cats that's out right now, and there's a lot of others. He's just the one that's commercialized in the forefront. But there's a lot of people that just ain't even got no kind of shine because they want to push that bullshit up to the front. Let me say it one more time. They want to push that bullshit up to the front. You know what I'm saying? They push that to the front. They force feed us, man. They're force feeding us this crap on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And on the videos and all the other social media and all this stuff and let you think that this shit is a hit or this is what's out right now. When it's pure garbage. There's so much more out there, man. There's so much more. And I love to hear. Let me finish this sentence. I love to hear like that Daylight that dropped earlier this year and that Trial that just dropped. None of this shit's commercial radio friendly, but the shit still pops off and still selling and people still buying even without any promotion. Go ahead.
It's gonna sound funny coming from me, but I think the new stuff is necessary for hip hop. And realistically speaking, if you never had a bad day in your life, you wouldn't appreciate a good day. You know what I'm saying? If you never had an era or a time where the music was bad or not particularly preferable for your taste, you wouldn't appreciate the music that was. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It'd be like Amityville, where 17 people shooting a jump shot at the same time, but just so happens every single ball goes in all net. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have some type of a balance. Now, the thing about it is, back in the day, there were more good artists getting played than bad artists. So it was, you really took it for granted what a good artist really was meant. You had your favorites and all of that stuff, but now that there are more bad artists out than actual good artists, you know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about the new guys, not the people who we grew up on. Now that there are more bad artists than good artists out there circulating, it really makes you appreciate what hip-hop was to you back when it really was. You know what I'm saying? Because you sit back, all you do is sit back and think, man, when Young Jeezy first came out with that motherfucking Trap or Die, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Man, when Cash first dropped, when Goody Mo B, you know what I'm saying, first came out, when Beanie Siegel first dropped, when the Locks first got off of Bad Boy, like all you could do was sit back and think about how it was when music was at its apex. Now, hopefully, the fact that the artist and the flavor is trending down, means that the next era will bring it back up to where it really came from. It's about lyrics. Like now, the party songs is cool because that's where it started from. It started about parties and DJs and girls dancing and door knocking earrings and, you know what I'm saying, bebopping and all of that stuff. Cats on the backspin. They breaking on the boxes and all that stuff. So, all right, the party stuff is cool, but at some point in time, I think the message got lost in music, and the younger guys who are now the guys kind of running rap now actually felt like, you had to be rich to get notoriety. Like nowadays, every rapper that comes out is rich. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got money. Everybody's getting money. Like back in the day, there were rappers who were talking about, well, what Rakim say? You know what I'm saying? I dig deeper. Still coming up with lint. And this is one person who we could say arguably is the greatest lyricist of all time.
Right.
And he's talking about digging in his pockets and coming up with lint. But you see him after he's rocking these shows and he got the big dookie rope chain. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it seemed like back in the day it was coming from a struggle and making it, and nowadays it's more like, I already got it, now I'm just bragging it and flaunting it. We don't really have it like that. And I just think the message got lost where it was like you got to act like you got it when you don't, whereas you could just be cool. Now, that's why I made that song, I'm on Swerve in my Suburban. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a Suburban. Suburban ain't nothing that you're going to sit there and brag about, but why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it so that driving in my Suburban is cool. You know what I'm saying? I can do that, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about no freaking, I ain't gonna sit here and talk about no Porsche Cayenne truck when I'm sitting here driving a Suburban. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But like I said, I think what's going on with music right now is necessary. Almost like the same thing that's going on in this country. Sometimes bad shit got to happen to make you realize how much you appreciate good shit and actually make you do something to bring the good shit back.
God, man, I can't take your boy, man. Greg was crazy as hell, man. Greg was crazy as hell.
What you say?
He over there like he feel the same way about them 80s rappers as you about these new rappers.
See, Grego was listening to classic rock, back when hip hop first started. So he don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Like I get what Grego says when it comes to KRS. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just don't like people. There's a lot of people that don't like Freeway, and I'm like, how you don't like Freeway? Oh, I can't stand his voice. So for the fact that the man has a voice that you don't like, you wouldn't even tune him in to hear what the hell he's got to say. You know what I'm saying? Grego said he don't like the way KRS sounds. So I give him that, like he said, and I gotta come to the defense of my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man's Grego. He said that he said that KRS is talented and KRS makes good music. He just said he don't like it.
All right.
Now I don't know about Greg. Greg probably has about 8 KRS CDs in his car right now, but Grego, he don't really like KRS.
Wow. That's deep. Damn, Greg. How Greg gonna be different from Grego, man? that's a problem, ain't it?
See, I'm glad you had me on this show today, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you had me on the show today. I get to talk a little bit about something other than sports. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, we chopping up about everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
people had to know. I got people that's listening that normally don't necessarily hear you. Some people be stuck in their own lane, and the people on your show don't hear me. You know what I mean? So it just expanded, man, and blowing out. You know what I'm saying? What we got here, it's an X thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call it. It's just an X thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you can go to xsquadaffiliates.com, check us out. You know what I'm saying? You can even go to my site, Kysii.com, and check it out, because once you go to it, it's got a link to the X Squad affiliate. You know what I'm saying? So either way, all roads lead to it. If you want to go to Spreaker, check us out. We there. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. But if you listening in, you want to join in, hit the chat bubbles. Be sure to join in, and you can be a part of the discussion as well.
You see what Grego posted?
Nah, what did he say, man?
Grego said, "Oh no, Greg F hates KRS-One. Grego was playful with it." That dude's a fool, man.
Yeah, that dude got a damn problem, man. I knew he had a problem. I knew he had a problem, man. I knew that dude had a problem. So, now, how you end up in Virginia?
My mom, she didn't want me to go to high school in New York. I actually did go to high school for about a month. I went to Grady High School in Brooklyn, over there at Coney Island. Right across the high school, you remember He Got Game, right? And
yeah.
He Got Game, Jesus Shuttlesworth went to Lincoln High School.
Right.
Lincoln High School is directly across the street from Grady High School, which I attended. But I went to Grady for a couple weeks. My mom didn't want me to go to high school in New York, so...
Is that by Coney Island?
Yes, Coney is right on Coney Island.
Okay, yeah, I actually got a partner that's from that area too. He talks about it too. So it's one of my other partners, me and G's partner, dude named Smitty. He's from that same area.
Yeah, but Grady was like more of a vocational school. Like there were literally 2 females in the whole school. You know what I'm saying? Because Grady was for like guys who wanted to, do automotive shit and stuff like that. Like I said, it was a vocational school, so you learn trades in that school.
Right.
So there really wasn't that many females, but I went to Grady for a couple of weeks, and my mom, she had already been down to Virginia to start. She had already got herself a job. School starts in Virginia sooner. School starts in the South sooner than it does in the North. So Virginia had already started school. So she was already down there, and I was still in New York for a few weeks.